Kendra just sent me this thing that says diagnosis of youth with gender dysphoria surge, and I guess in 2017 it was 15,172, and then
I wonder what causes it.
And then in 2021, 42,000. So in 4 years, it almost tripled.
I wonder what's causing that, though. That's a big number.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the whole country or this state or what is it?
I think it's the country. Because it's also breaking it down by state.
It's mostly all these blue states. Like all the there's other places they're banning this shit. Like in Florida, they ban that shit too.
They ban what?
Just surgeries. Gender reassignment surgeries for kids. Like they're banning it in certain states.
Yeah, I think
any of that type of shit. Anything that pushes that type of shit.
I just think that in order to get some type of what's it called, surgery, just like in anything else.
Why wouldn't doctors want to push that? They're gonna make hella money off of it. Like why? That's why they're all about it. You know, it's all a business. Even big pharma too, with like all the hormones and the puberty blockers. You know, like all that shit. They're giving these kids that same shit that they give fucking rapists to castrate them and shit. Whatever the fuck pill whatever that pill is that they give them to fucking, so their fucking shit's ineffective. Like that's the type of shit that they're giving them. But
yeah, I don't know. I like most gender reassignment surgeries. I know that they flip the dick inside out, and then
they like cut from, they get something from your inside your stomach lining, and then they create this fucking vagina. Like,
nah, they flip your dick inside out, and you still use your, like, the dick tip turns into like a clit. And it's still like squirts and shit.
No way.
I was watching this interview on No Jumper, and they were explaining it.
Oh, okay. Maybe, yeah, but that thing is it's not even for like the person's pleasure. It's for the other person inserting themselves. Like the other person doesn't feel anything.
Nah, this transgender girl on No Jumper was saying, yeah, it's like you can feel it, and it's because it's got the tip of your dick gets turned into a clit. And so I guess you feel it.
Well, these fucking doctors are fucking Frankensteins. I mean, straight up, like,
yeah, like
fuck.
What it doesn't. It sounded more painful and scary to me than it sounded like, wow, I wanted to have a vagina. I don't.
Or like fucking dudes that are into that, huh? Whatever, man. To each their own.
Yeah, man. That's why I said, like, it doesn't hurt me. I'm not
straight.
It's
as
not
an arrow.
It's not making me gay if I fucking am accepting of gay people or transgender people. Like, I don't care. Like, do what you do, bro, or girl, or homie, or whatever the fuck, you know.
It's intentionally confusing.
But to me, it's like I just don't subscribe to the like whole, you know, they're making kids turn transgender even if they don't want to. I don't subscribe to that. I feel like
I'm not saying that.
If that gets, well, you're saying
they're
like
being brainwashed for sure. Yeah, because kids are really impressionable. Like they could be easily manipulated, especially if they're going through some shit like mentally.
Well, how many child? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we're living in an age where
a lot of degeneracy going on.
There's people that are more open about their sexuality.
Yeah, I seen this one girl.
I mean, there's always been gay people, but I'm saying like in the 90s, in the 80s, it was like starting to, fools were a lot more comfortable coming out, and I don't know. I just like, you gotta kind of just let kids know, you know, you gotta so they understand, have a better understanding of the world instead of it, you know. but just like how I feel the same with religion and how I feel against like
It's just confusing for kids. That's it. You know, it's just confusing. Like to have to call somebody else by like a different pronoun and shit. Like it's just weird. Like if they're gonna start, they're doing that in schools already. Like if a certain student wants to be affirmed by whatever, then I think you have to call them by whatever they're asking you to.
I don't know.
Which to me is like, I don't know. Like do whatever you want, but once you start making me have to like participate in that, like nah. I mean, that's what I'm just like.
I don't think they're making you participate if they're just asking you, yo, like, I you know, it's like somebody tells you, I'm like, yo, what up,
I'm a man.
what up, Emmanuel? And he's like, nah, my name's Smokey now.
I'm Emanuela
I'm
now.
like, but my name's Smokey now. And I'm like, okay.
What's up, Emmanuel?
What's up, Emmanuel? And he's probably gonna take that offensively, and that's
his fault for he's giving me consent to get offended, you know. So just like, you know, I'm not gonna give nobody permission to offend me. Like once somebody I let them make me mad, like I'm giving them permission to do that. So
yeah,
I'm just like, I'm tired of like all the people, like all the sensitive shit and people like all that stuff. Like nah, I'm cool with all that shit already, man. Like being nice, that's what got us to where we're at now.
being nice. So I mean, I think you should still respect.
I'll just be neutral. I could be respectful, but like, yeah, I don't know. You can't make me say what I have to call you. Like that's just how I feel.
Nah, but I mean, like it's
being
the same
politically
thing.
correct only leads to fucking authoritarian fucking tyranny.
Nah,
Because they keep
that's
taking
extreme.
it like
I
gradually.
feel like
It's
that's extreme too.
It's like a slow process and shit. But like eventually
That's
we'll
an
get
extreme
there.
too,
We'll get there. Because where does it end though? Like it's a slippery slope. I'm saying like I seen the fucking video of this girl on TikTok talking about how she's really a bird trapped in a human's body. Like,
yo,
bro.
maybe that she's a bird head ass
Bro.
bitch, and we ain't nobody to tell her like
chicken head ass bitch.
chicken head ass bitch, and that's on her, bro.
I'm just saying.
like why it's like such a small thing that it's like it shouldn't bother people this much. Like it's such a like.
I'm not bothered. I just don't want to. I don't have to. I just feel like I don't have to call you whatever the fuck you want me to call you. Isn't that my right? Shouldn't I have that right? The same way that he or she feels that that's their right. Like,
Well, I'm saying like it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't. I feel like it's being like extra like petty to be like, nope, I don't want her to. You know, it was like, bro.
okay, I'm gonna call you.
If this dude with the fucking long hair wants to be called,
Where do we draw the line though?
All right, bro.
I'm gonna call you whatever the fuck you want me to call you, and then what? And then they're gonna ask for more, and then they're gonna ask for more. Like,
what is he gonna ask for? If
I
a
don't
dude
fucking
in
know.
a fucking
Now-
high
now-
heels and
now-
a long hair wants to be called a her, like who the fuck? Like yo, fucking.
Now
what
I
up,
want to
her?
fucking
Like,
walk
shit,
around.
like-
Now I want to walk around wearing no fucking pants and no underwear, showing
See,
my
that's
fucking
an
dick.
extreme though. You're going from like yo, my name's Alice now. Just call me her. That's a simple thing.
But like, bro, you look like a man.
And
though.
then you're
You look
turning
like a
it.
guy to me.
Then you're turning it. I know, but that doesn't matter because that's just like common respect. Like
Bro.
if you want, people to call you by your regular name. Like what if
Just like-
some dude's a dickhead?
Like the guy that fucking had to go to prison and he said he identified as a woman. Then he went to women's prison and fucking got 2 of them pregnant.
Again, you're talking about a small like thing that you're talking about
That's giving these weirdos the fucking door. Like, oh, I'm just gonna say that and use that as a fucking way to get off on my fucking fetishes. Like that's giving weirdos that fucking avenue. That's giving them that avenue.
But you're making it seem like all transgender people
No, I'm not.
are trying to go into prison and
homie.
get chicks pregnant.
That's
like
not what I'm saying.
Crazy, bro.
I am talking about that
You're
small.
you're
I am talking about them.
But your comments are
Offensive?
no,
Yes.
they're general. They're not targeting like of the very small percentage of what the people that you're talking about. Like you're trying to make it seem like it represents the whole community.
I'm
like
not,
because
though.
if more people
I've already said
are
it that it's
being
not.
transgender,
I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them. I am talking about those extreme, like weirdos.
Yeah, but there's extremists.
I'm not saying it's the whole
though.
community. I'm not saying it's the whole community.
But there's extremities on everything.
Yeah, but we're supposed to like bow
thing.
down to these fucking people, like, and we're supposed to like just
who's bowing down? I've literally never heard a gay person or a transgender person be like, "You must bow down to me, straight man." That's
I mean, if
literally
they tell me
never
you gotta
happened.
fucking call me Big Bird and shit, then yeah.
Nah, like if
or else you're homophobic, or else if you don't fucking date transgender fucking women, or then you're homophobic.
No, I think that's an issue. I think that's an issue that they're split on too. Because I've heard people say the opposite.
I'm just not into fucking chicks with dicks, man. What the fuck?
I'm not. I personally,
or men with tits.
I personally would not want to date a person who was of a male before, that was born what do you call it? A biological male. I personally would. That's my preference. You know what I'm saying? I want to date a biological woman. That's just me. You know,
that
does not make me homophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I mean, sorry, transphobic. And I think it's unfair to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like folks should disclose what they are before trying to
put it in your booty hole.
Catfish a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Big fish.
And so I'm there with that. But when it comes to that other shit, those are like extreme like examples that you're like, you know, getting mad at, like, I mean,
that's just the direction.
You're bothered by transgender folks based off of these small examples.
But I'm not though. I'm not talking about all of them.
You should be bothered about the entire world because everything has.
I am bothered by the whole world. I mean, what do you mean?
Well, I'm saying, like, but that I don't know. I feel like this.
I'm not talking about all of them. I feel like I've already said that. Like,
but with the statements that you're saying is literally there. It's towards all of them. It's like. Cause some of them feel like
the ones that ain't doing that type of shit, they shouldn't feel any type of way.
But what about cause there is, like I said, there is dudes that are gay as fuck and eventually want to fucking transition.
It's okay, do your thing,
right? Which I personally feel like, you should wait till you're 18. But some of them are like so gay, they're like, I feel like a girl.
Cool.
You know what I mean? I want to transition at fucking 14, 15. And just like parents can give the consent for that kid to go have sex with an older man, that parents can also consent or for a tattoo or for titty surgery or a BBL. They can also fucking consent to gender reassignment surgery. You
they say they want to be women.
I mean, not taking the hormones. I still think the whole the reassignment surgery should be waiting until you're 18. But
yeah.
But like the hormones and all that shit, that's another.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Something. I had a good point. Damn. It must have been a lie. That shit's fucking I don't know, bro. I'm not talking about all of them and shit.
Because to me,
what about like the guy that goes inside the girl's bathroom and shit?
Again, those are like extreme examples because there's dudes that go into the men's restroom and can rape your bro. When I was in the gym one time, there was a dude in there filming dudes getting in and out of the shower at the Planet Fitness. This is what happens everywhere. It's not just like
this happened at a gym, right? Like this fucking guy walks into the women's locker room, his dick swinging out and everything, and then like there's little girls in there, and then the mother of one of those little girls goes to the front of the desk, like, hey, there's like some dude in the fucking women's locker room, like naked in front of my daughter. Like, what's up with that? Like, oh, you guys got, and then they get kicked out because you gotta fucking be nice.
Which one did this happen at?
Fuck, this was in LA and shit. You could fuck it. This was a year or two ago.
They kicked out the parents, or they just left on their own accord?
I think they got kicked out. Like the parents were the ones that got in trouble for just even bringing it up, because you're supposed to fucking, you gotta be nice, huh? You gotta be nice to these people. You can't offend them and you can't fucking, That's the shit that I'm talking about that I don't really like. What the fuck? That shit.
Yeah, I don't think you should be able to have. I mean, I don't think you should have your dick out. Period. Because I remember being a little kid, being
at the YMCA.
At the YMCA, literally at the
old
YMCA.
ass man, bro. Like, I was just a little kid. I'm
saying,
like,
I was a little kid. This fool's fucking old saggy dick and balls, like just swinging. That shit's fucking crazy, bro. Fucking up my childhood.
Funny, y'all, like it happened at this, like the same spot. Like I seen that shit there,
bro.
too.
Fucking up my childhood and shit. Like
my innocence. God damn it.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Damn, now I'm fucking scarred. I can't unsee that shit.
I can't unsee that.
Damn, I'm seeing it right now. Fuck.
Yeah. And I was small, so you know you're at a certain height and everything's like, you know what I'm saying? That's just fucked up.
I even told my homie like, hey, bro, what the fuck?
That shit's fucking crazy. So, anyways, you know, like I said, we're just like I said, fool.
I'm just the guy that complains on the internet. All right, that's it.
Nah, I mean, like, you know, you have the right to your views or whatever and shit, but you know that's why we're having these conversations on here because there's more than one ways to see everything.